Hello, ladies, and possibly some gentlemen. I don't know. I guess we could have some gentlemen in here. Who knows? So today we are doing more budget acrylic. I got a pretty good haul here of Model 1s. I got a good variety. Some glitters, some reds, some pinks, some blues, some grays. I think we've covered the gamut. I want to see what's workable, what's not, if we can make them work, if they're not workable. Now, I know there are two schools of thought on this. You know, save your money, get good quality product, get what you want. And then there's the thought of, well, I'm just practicing, so I don't want to spend a ton of money, or I don't have a ton of money to spend, but I still want to practice, so get some cheap stuff. And some people are like, well, you know, that'll just make practice take longer. I don't know. I think everybody's different. You know, it's what's important to you. So we're just going to see how well it works and, you know, what works and what doesn't. So for the people who do want to buy it, I think I got this on sale a while ago, and it's been sitting here waiting on me to do this video forever. So we are going to go ahead and, I think I got it on sale for like 20 bucks. It's normally like 24, I want to say. And it came with 12 colors. Like I said, it's got a lot of different stuff here. So we're just gonna run through and see. This might be a long one, sorry. If you guys hear that scratching in the background, Buddy and Cersei are very jealous of the amount of attention the dogs have gotten the last few videos. So we're gonna have to bring them up in one of these upcoming videos so they can say hi. I wasn't able to do the live on YouTube. I guess according to them, my 24 hours wasn't up. So we're gonna try again this weekend. Eventually I'm gonna get it one of these days. But once I reach 1,000 subscribers, I can do instant on mobile. So that'll be nice. Okay, so I'm using my Panda brush because it's big. It's great for swatching because you only need one bead on this one and it covers the whole thing. And this one's pretty indestructible, which is a nice change because I had the blue marble Panda before, and that thing was just, I had so much trouble with it. Also, real quick, I want to let you guys know something. When I first started, someone told me to clean my brushes to get this stuff, that it was amazing and would clean your brushes. And I was going through brushes like crazy. I figured out later it was the brush cleaner. That is not meant for natural hairs. It's meant for acrylic paint brushes. So do not use that on your brushes. It will destroy it every time. All right, so let's start with the grays. There's some really nice grays and blues and beiges here, so we're gonna start with those. Let's get a nice big bead. Now these colors are a little chalky, a little dry. Like you can kind of tell that right away because they're not doing that liquid thing. But we're gonna give it a chance. And then we're gonna see at the end how badly it stuck to the brush, or if it did. So far, no marbling. With these light colors, it's usually not as bad. So see how it's not doing that liquid thing that most of them do, or not right away anyway. I got a little bit this time. So with these lighter colors, you want to do wetter beads, I think. There we go. So no marbling on that one. It's a nice bluish gray. I'm at the end and see what colors they dried to. All right, moving to our gray, another gray. This one's more of a true gray, not a bluish gray, almost like a brown base. Thank you to everyone who was able to join the Instagram live. I am so sorry, everybody, about the redirection. YouTube's just been giving me a lot of problems lately. And whenever I go to contact customer support, they say we can only offer support for paid products. And I'm like, okay, but I don't pay for any. I don't know what I'm supposed to pay for. I think they only offer support for like the subscription services and stuff. So I don't know what to do for, you know, content creators. So I don't know. Eventually I'll get a hold of somebody. So that one did not marble either. And like I said, it's a little chalky, but nothing awful. So definitely wetter beads. And now we have a lighter gray. This one's more of a dove gray. Yeah, that one's more of a dove gray. And again, no marbling, which I don't expect yet. I expect it with the brighter colors, which there aren't a ton of in here, just the reds, and the reds are always chalky. They always marble. Well, not marble. They always have like a dry feel at first until they polymerize. And I've noticed that with a lot of brands, so. Yeah. Oh, I guess this one's like a shimmer. I didn't put it over with the glitters because I thought it was like a beige. And, you know, we all know Modelones isn't the best, but it is cheap. All right, we're gonna have to do that one again. So that one did separate and the pigment laid on the bottom so you couldn't see the shimmer. So we're gonna do this one a little differently. And that one did stick a little bit. And with some of them, you have to kind of layer. So this one I don't care for because you can't see the shimmer because the pigment, it's only on the swatch stick though. This is not how you would lay it on a regular nail. So we'll just look at the top on this one. But it did separate, so I don't like that one. And that one did stick a little bit in the brush, so note to self, the tan ones are not my faves. And I have a couple of the Modelones. You know, I don't hate them, but they are budget, so you get what you pay for. Sorry guys, had to clean up as I go. That drives me crazy. All right, so now this one's more of a brown, I think. We'll see. They're always different when they're wet. So kind of a grayish chocolate color. I wouldn't call it a nude. I don't know what I would call that, but it's very chalky, like really chalky. This kind of reminds me of those Beatles pastels. It has a really chalky feel to it and like a wet papery kind of deal. I don't like that. I imagine it would be okay if you mix some clear, and like the color's not bad. It didn't marble, like the pigment's even, but it just has a weird feel to it. I imagine the beads would be weird to work with on top of the nail. All right, so this one is a pink. I think it's a sheer pink, I'm not sure. Oh no, that's a pink pink. And this one is pretty chalky too, pretty dry. So definitely wetter beads on that. Oh, this is the same one that was in that beginner's kit. You know, the one that came with like the glitter, the sheer, and the solid. I'm pretty sure this is the same one. It's a nice light pink, like it's very bright, but it did have a very chalky feel. So that one would need either clear mixed in or, you know, whatever. But with pinks, I feel like there are other companies with such cheap pink colors that you really don't need to settle. Oof. So, and like I said, reds are always chalky like this. Well, not all of them. I've had some reds that were amazing, but you don't get that very often. Like my ones for, oh, that's a very staining red. Like my ones from the Glam Trap House are amazing, but she's on maternity leave. I can't wait till she comes back. Her stuff is insane, insane. Because she does nails, so she only makes colors that she would use herself. So the red didn't, oh, I missed a spot. So the red didn't marble. It was a little chalky. So you definitely want that wetter too. But no marbling. That's a weird swatch stick. Looks like they didn't cut it right. And now my paper towel looks like a murder scene. Cool. But that stuff is still coming off. So that red is very, very, very pigmented. Very much. All right, now we got a peach color up here. Hopefully that red didn't stain everything. Like the beads, and this one's pretty chalky too. Like I said, it's not impossible. It just has a weird feel. So let me see something. It didn't marble, not that one. See, Modelones doesn't tend to marble on me. What it does is it's chalky and kind of papery, so the beads don't lay right. let me try something real quick. Which one was this one? This one was very chalky. So we're gonna do this on top and see how it lays. This one was super chalky. Yeah, that's what I figured. So you can't, when the beads are that chalky, you kind of gotta work them a little different, and you gotta layer them because the beads don't stay round and stay together because they want to separate like wet toilet paper. So you gotta kind of lay them on top of each other and then mix them together. It's weird. It's weird that they are very pigmented, like the colors don't run at all. They're not marbled, but it's a lot of pigment. So you definitely want to cap these as well because they're not going to be as strong. So it laid okay, not awful. All right, just wanted to make sure. All right, cleanup time. Okay, I'm back. So now we're going to talk about the glitters. I think it's pretty universally accepted that their glitters are very dry, which is fine. I mean, do I think that Model 1 should be your core colors? No, I don't. Just because some of their colors have some, like a good number of their colors have problems. Oh, that wasn't very dry. Their glitters are really pretty though. Look at that. That's very pretty. Trying to get a good look at it. Do I think that for sets where you need a little bit of color and you're using a good structural clear? Absolutely. I think this is a great way to cut costs if you're capping and you know, everything else. I think this is fine for that. Do I think they're okay for practice? Yes, as long as you do your research and you know which colors are going to be harder on you than others. Yes, because otherwise you learn differently. You know what I mean? Struggle makes you learn differently. Do I think if you can afford it, should you invest in yourself and do better? Yes, but not everybody has that option. So, you know, whatever. These weren't even that dry, not as bad as I expected, and that blue is very pretty. I don't even like glitter. These aren't really glitter, they're kind of shimmer glitter. Now we have like a winter white. Ooh. Do I have my own beef with Model 1s? Yes. Do I judge their products based on that? No. I've ordered their products since then, clearly. This one was kind of dry, this white. Because if they have decent, affordable products, then I'm all about it. Do I think their customer service is trash? Absolutely. I will only buy their products on Amazon. That's a very, very pretty white. But it's not like a white base. It's like a clear base. It's kind of cool. Ooh, we got a disco ball one up next. I like that. So, like I said, not everybody's able to do that. And does that mean they should not be able to practice or learn nails? No, absolutely not. There are products out there that are affordable and still, you know, tolerable. That is really cool. Very disco ball. So, you know, I think everybody has a different feeling about it, and everybody's right. It's whatever's right for you. That's just, you know, that's how it is. Like, I started with very, very cheap products, and then I moved up to Mia's Secret, which I thought was top of the line, which clearly wasn't. And then I moved on to better things, and I still use my Mia's Secret all the time. I still use cheaper products all the time because I don't want to spend $25 for an ounce of acrylic when I'm only working on myself and my practice hand most of the time. You know what I mean? I did my, you know, I went through my part where I learned the hard way and then where I learned the easy way, and I think we all got to figure out what works best for us. My job is just to show you what they do. So, It's not my job to tell people what to do. So, you know. Yeah, so I will include the link to this one for anybody who wants it because it is a good selection of color. Hang on, I'll bring them forward so you guys can see everything all at once. So these were the grays, which were very nice. I love a good gray. I really do. It's so hard to get a nice gray. And these weren't bad at all. You got like the dark, the light, and the bluish gray. Then we have this thing. I don't even know what this was. I don't know, but it looks like baby food and I don't like it. It's got it doesn't even have shimmer now that it's dry. I don't like that one. This was that chocolate weird color. I don't know, like hot cocoa, I guess. I don't know. The pink, which the pink, not a great distribution of color because it's just a little bit sheer and just enough that the sheer shows around the edges. So, not my favorite. The red was crazy pigmented, solid all the way through. Very deep wine red. Then we have, let's see, what was this? What was this one? This was that peach color, which I actually kind of like. And then we have the glitters. We have the brownish holiday one. It's got some red and some beige. Then we have this pretty blue, which only has blue and silver in it, like different tones of blue. We have that winter white, which was actually really pretty. It's got some silver and just a touch of white glitter. And then we have this disco ball dealie here. All in all, I don't think it's awful for $20. Absolutely not. I don't hate it. It's much better than I expected. Is it great? No, absolutely not. Is it better than I expected? Yes. Would I use them again? Yeah. If I need these colors, they're here. Yeah, I'll use them. And like I said, if you're doing a set where you just need a small amount of color and you're using a different structure, yes, these are great for that. Do I think these should be everything you use? No. So, as always, guys, I will see you shortly with another video. And as always, thanks for watching. Record scratch noise. I forgot to show you guys my brush. All right, let's check it out. So, let me dry it off. So, I was pretty careful about wiping it in between. And this is a panna, so it's a little different. But so far, there was nothing really stuck to it because I was paying attention after each color and making sure I got all of the color out. So nothing stuck in here. However, their clear absolutely sticks and will mess up your brush if you're not very, very careful. So be careful with that. But as always, thanks for watching.